we begin this retreat. It is a generous gift from God. God, in His generosity, He gives us this gift to spend these 8 days in the close proximity of the Lord. And therefore, we could ask ourselves, we may have done several retreats. Let this retreat be a unique one. Let this retreat be a life-changing experience within us. What is a retreat? Very often we ask, what is a retreat? Retreat is not doing something. Rather, it is a being something. Being someone, that means it is realizing our own self-worth, God-given dignity and entire experience of our personhood. Therefore, a retreat is a journey of love. A retreat is a pilgrimage of love. And this retreat takes place only when there is a relationship. And without a relationship, retreat doesn't take place. Without a relationship, there is no experience of love. And therefore, let us remember throughout this retreat, a retreat is an experience of the journey of love, a pilgrimage of love. And it is only love can make us generous, nothing else. And therefore is a journey of love. It is a pilgrimage of love because it is filled with love. And remember, it is love alone makes us generous. Love alone makes us magnanimous. Love alone makes us go beyond ourselves. And therefore, it is an experience. Maybe a Sanskrit word always we remember that sadhana. Sadhana is a way or a way of doing something. It's a way to God. And this is possible when there is love. And love itself is the goal and the very means of that. And therefore, let us experience throughout this love for each one of us that God has, and also that experiencing or touching the spark of love within us, because it is love alone can make the difference in one's own life. So as we begin this our retreat, today we will be looking at our experience in a different way. We remember and ask the Lord to bless each one of us, give us the grace to do this retreat, and also Spirit to inspire and touch us. So we ask the grace from the Lord. O Lord, teach me to be still and to know that you are my God. It is from the Psalm, a prayer. Teach me to be still and to know that you are my God. Very rich prayer actually. Asking the Lord to teach me to be still, to be silent, to be, so that I can know that God alone is the source of my life. It is that divine love is flowing in every fiber of my being. It is in every cell of mine is charged with the divine love. And therefore, this will be our prayer today and tomorrow. Lord, teach me to be still and to know that you are my God. Psalm 46, verse 10. Psalm 46 verse 10. And my dear sisters, this is a God experience. Invitation for a God experience. You have come here for a profound God experience. And it is to encounter God in the core of my being. It is encountering God in the core of my being, because God is there with us. And therefore, as I said, retreat begins when you are ready fully. Retreat will not start if you are not ready. It is to be ready, then the retreat begins. And it is, remember the imagery that Jesus standing at the door of our heart, at the entrance of the cave of our heart. Jesus is standing there and knocking at the door of our heart, and so that we may open the door for Him and let Him to come in. You know, in our spiritual experiences, He does not, or Jesus does not force to open the door. He does not force us to open the door. Neither He opens the door. Rather, He will ask us, or rather gently knock, so that we may open the door for Him, and so that we allow Him to come in. That is what happens in our spiritual experiences. There is a small story which says that an artist was painting a house, or rather a chapel, and very nicely painted, and the door also, chapel, the door is like painted, and there was no handle in that door from outside. So when people saw that and asked the artist, "You have drawn everything is correct, but every door has a handle, but this your drawing does not have a handle. Why is that?" Then the artist answered, "This is the house. House is like our own heart. Heart does not have a handle from inside. Heart always have a handle from inside. And this is what actually we are, the temple of God, the dwelling place of the Holy Spirit. Therefore, this dwelling place or the temple of the God has a handle from inside, not from outside. That's why we allow some people to come in, and some people we do not allow. This is the natural experience in life. Some people, somehow we quietly open the door. Unknowingly, sometimes we open the door. That's why people come into our lives.